And we are live again.
Have you noticed any misspellings in your title after the live stream is over?
Not on my live streams, but on my shorts, it happens more than I'd like to admit. The worst is when I post a short, and even though I've rewatched it like 10 times before posting it, is when I rewatch a short that I've already posted, and I like look at it after it's posted, and I see like one of the tiniest misspellings, like just two swapped letters or something, and so like 5 seconds after posting it, I gotta take it down, go into the editing software again, redo it, re-download it, and then re-upload it to YouTube. So I have to do the
Really?
whole
You have
process.
to do all that?
Yeah, because I edit it in a different software, so.
I thought you could just like go into YouTube and like, oh yeah, but if it's in the
Yeah,
video,
it's
yeah,
in.
you'd
Yeah.
have to take the whole video down, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
no.
I wouldn't fix that. If it was in the title, I'd fix it, or the thumbnail especially, but...
Well,
Hey, I want to
the
know more
titles and
about, like...
thumbnails are 10 times easier to fix. Because, yeah. You can just re-upload those easier, just edit the title.
I would like to know more about thumbnails, because what I think is weird, I know that like when me and you watched YouTube, thumbnails were like the middle of the video, and so people would just put a random picture in the middle of the video.
There's
So
a
yeah,
whole science behind it that I
yeah,
don't
but like
understand.
what I really want to know is I understand like when I was talking about YouTube, a lot of them I'm like, well, yeah, I can see why that thumbnail like got big because I watched it, and like the ones that really irritate me are like when they talk about the rainbow ones. You don't need to sit and talk about it for a goddamn hour. Venus had a million bajillion subscribers and every single video looked the same, so everybody did what Venus was doing. That's all you need to say. But like what I didn't know, I didn't know. Do you know who? I didn't even know who these YouTubers were. They are after us, so I'm sure you'll know one of them because he like fucked up. But do you know Quebblecop, Jelly, and like some other guy?
I never watched any of them, but like I have like I know of them. Yeah, I know who they are.
Same here. That's exactly
I
the
never
same thing
consumed
here.
their
I knew
content,
they
but
were
I know who they
GTA
are.
YouTubers, but I didn't know anything else about them.
Yeah.
I watched a video, and this is what irritated me. The video, the guy doesn't explain any like in-depth YouTube shit, but he said that Jelly was getting a good idea on YouTube because he was putting a lot of green in his thumbnails. And like I want it, like, was green like is that always popular? Is like green always a big thing?
Thumbnails popularity changes. Like the whole like big thing recently, mainly because I think because of Mr. Beast, is like having like the over exaggerated face in the thumb, like because it used to be the big red arrow was the big thing.
I see that a lot.
And now it's like the big exaggerated face in the middle of it.
I think it's so funny that everything that dickhead does turns into shit I won't click on. Whenever I see some stupid fucking idiot with their mouth open, I'm like, yep, not watching that garbage. Even if it's a good video, I'll miss out because I'm not watching trash. Most of that, 99% of those videos are just trash. Mr. Beast and everybody that like him is just trash. And then there's a bunch of mimickers.
Great, now the AI metadata is never going to push the stream to anybody after you said that.
Yeah, because everyone knows, he's a pedophile that's grooming kids.
Dropping the P word in the first 3 minutes also ain't gonna help.
So screwed because we can't make fun of the untouchables. Guy broke out of YouTube station free Epstein and killed himself.
Jeez. Remind me to invite you after the first 15 minutes of the stream next time.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Okay, don't go too far. Alright. I'm gonna have a more sensible approach to this game today and not be stupid like I have been.
I've only watched one other video on Roadcraft, and the guy made roads like everywhere in the first area, and it really didn't look fun.
Yep.
He built lots of bridges to get over like rock things. And what he also did though that I didn't know you could do, he recycled everything in the first map. Every single car and bucket and like object you could pick up, he recycled into the things. I didn't know you could do that. And I don't know what the point of that is when everything seems to be like free and
when you
shit.
recycle stuff, that's how you get like the steel beams or the pipes or whatnot that you have to take around to repair places. You have to recycle the stuff first to be able to claim those beams.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That does make the game sound a lot more fun. There's at least something. Because I thought the whole game was just to make a road.
Have you not been watching the streams?
No, I've been watching your streams and like I see, but like I thought you were moving the pipe to build a road. I didn't know, or like make a convoy go through. And that's the thing that I really don't want to do. I don't want to make like little maps for convoys. I don't want to do shit like that. I want to play the video game. I want to be the player. I don't want anybody else playing, and if they are, they're AI that I can kill.
It's like a 2% of the game, maybe.
Yeah, I see you doing that, and I'm just like, ugh. But then 50% of your stream is you watching the trucks, and you're like, why won't you go? And they're just like lined up in a line, just
Listen,
at some stupid rock.
Listen, I get 80% of content out of 2% of the game. Okay.
There you go. The people get what they want to see.
That's right. You'd be ashamed of me because I did something today that I thought I'd never do again.
Watch a Mr. Beast video?
No, I re-downloaded TikTok to re-upload my YouTube shorts there again. Which I stopped doing because I got like 20 in a row where I literally got 0 views. And I logged back in today and they were still at 0 views. And I was like, there's got to be a reason for this. Like it hasn't been pushed to a single person. And so I posted one earlier today just for funsies, just to see how it would do. And it still had 0 views after all day. And so I googled, and people said apparently if you post from your PC, it like there's a lot of people have a struggle if you post from your PC, it just simply will like sit at 0 views and never get any views. And so I then took the same short, deleted it from TikTok, re-uploaded it, and now it's at like almost 400 views. Because I posted it from my phone instead, which makes no sense on why that's a thing.
But that would drive me insane.
Yeah, it's super annoying to have to, because it's a much more convoluted way to have to post it from my phone instead of from my computer. But I've posted a couple and they've actually gotten really good views, and there's one that has like 20 likes and like 5 reposts, which I didn't know was a thing on TikTok, but it's apparently a thing. So I'm gonna try to slowly strip feed all my months of shorts on there and just see what happens, because I've also gained 2 followers on it today, which is cool. But whatchamacallit, I think you'd be pretty proud of the short I made and posted. I posted on YouTube too. I found it hilarious, and I think you should watch it because it's personally one of my best works, if you ask me.
I might consider it, but that's very hard to get me to consider watching a short.
I think you need to watch it because it's pretty good.
I think I just unsubscribed from a YouTuber I really liked. Oh no, I considered it, but I looked and the fucker was lucky. I watched like all the last videos he'd uploaded, but he's doing a Vsauce and he's starting to upload like once every 3 months, and it's going to be once every like half a year, and then just short. And when he starts that shit, I am unfucking subscribing.
You should watch my one short. It's Minecraft gameplay, and I think you would find it funny. I found it funny.
And see, I just said that, but I actually still am subscribed to Vsauce. And all I do is watch fucking advertisements for a stupid expensive box that I would never subscribe to.
Yeah, I don't watch. I've never been a. I know this is not a popular opinion, but I've never been a Vsauce person for whatever reason.
I'm surprised you didn't watch the older videos. I'm not surprised
Never a
you don't
Vsauce
watch the new
person.
videos. They're just ads, though. Like, I think they're interesting. Like, one of them that he uploaded had this water bottle, and it was like, it showed you how many atoms of water were in the water bottle, like, at certain levels, and that was kind of cool. And that was neat, but they're all just like all the shorts he uploads are just garbage that is in that stupid box that he wants you to buy, and he's probably
Uh,
making more money off of that than fucking Mr. Beast can even make on YouTube. I watched a video about why he like switched to shorts, and the long answer is or whatever I meant to say by that. Without watching the video, the short answer is he's making a shit more money off that box because like YouTube garnishes your paycheck,
yeah, but if
and
someone
the
directly
gar.
buys, because it's like a
Mhm.
subscription monthly box, ain't it?
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
works with like one company to get it
yeah,
out. So like
yeah,
he's half of it, so he gets half the payment
yeah.
instead of YouTube taking
That's why
80%.
that's why the richest YouTubers are the ones who like build a whole company around it. Like how I think Rowan Atwood was really one of the first people to like really do it with this whole smile more and everything. But like like Rhett and Link with Good Mythical Morning, like they built a whole company and like their merch sales, I'm sure, have eclipsed whatever they've ever thought of making on YouTube. And now with
I
book
remember
sales and a whole
watching
bunch of
them.
other crap. Oh, I love Good Mythical Morning. Always
There
have.
was always these fallouts. There's so many, because that Good Mythical Morning has existed for so long. But there's been so many times where people were like, "Oh, it's just not the same," and it was one of those times where I was like, "Yeah, I'm not watching it anymore." But there was this one though. What bothered me actually is that I didn't watch one of those. I don't know if clearly this must not be the case if they're still doing it, but I saw one. I watched a video that's like hinted their relationship was getting bad, and then the next Good Mythical Morning came out, and like Link said something kind of like not like nice, but not mean.
Yeah.
And Rhett just like was like a jerk. I don't know if he was being a jerk. I don't know if they were doing it
Like
for
on
filming.
camera a bit or.
Yeah, I don't know at all what it was, but like Rhett got up and like walked away, but he did come back with the thing. He didn't. It wasn't like a blowout or anything, but they
Yeah.
really acted like jerks in that episode. And I was like, oh, I kind of thought they at least liked each
I
other,
mean, if
and
they
it
posted it,
really
I'm
seemed
sure
in that episode.
it was a bit.
That one really seemed like they just worked together, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't really want to watch anymore. I didn't know it was like completely that fake. I thought you guys at least were a
I don't know.
little friends.
Everything I see, it seems like they're still pretty good
Yeah, they
friends. And
probably are. I mean, if they're still
if you've
going,
been
I'm
friends for
sure
that long and build that big of a company,
yeah.
like you've got to have something pretty bad happen to like make you not be able to get
That's
through
happened
something.
a million times where people are like, oh, it's
Yeah, but
different than it
the
used to
thing
be. I
is, it's
can't imagine how many
always
times that's
money.
happened.
It's always money
Mm.
every time. And honestly, I think both those guys are so rich at this point that it probably doesn't matter.
Didn't they make their own I thought they were trying to make a TV channel that probably went to shit though with all
They
the
had like
streaming crap.
they had some show or something on like the cooking channel or
It was a
something,
show.
but I
I
never
thought they were
watched
trying to
it.
make a whole
It was
channel.
kind of like a diners, drive-ins, and dives, whatever that show was. It's kind of like that thing where like they went. I think they actually did it with Guy Fieri or whatnot, or he was at least in a episode or something, and they went around to like different restaurants trying foods and whatnot, and that was like the whole show. I don't know. I never watched it.
If there isn't enough of those shows on fucking YouTube
Yeah. Well, this one was on like
or
actual
TV.
TV.
Yeah, I meant
Listen,
actual
the only good
TV.
one was Man vs. Food. That one was awesome. The rest of them suck.
I don't like any of them.
Man vs. Food was legendary. Am I not going the right way whatsoever? Gosh, this is so far. should have refueled on gas. I did not realize how far this actually was. But yeah, no, like, I never understood the, this is gonna be a controversial take, but I never understood the, hype around Guy Fieri. I never thought he was that good, that funny.
No, he's a complete loser, and me and my mom can't stand him.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but
I don't like it when people break into those fields because, like, my thing, Gordon Ramsay might not be the best
Gordon
chef,
Ramsay
but
is a
when you
legend.
look, this is my thing though. When you look at who had, I don't know if you know this. Do you know what the fuck a Michelin star is?
Yeah,
Yeah. That means you're like really fucking good.
yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, I think, has more than any other chef.
Oh,
I'm
I'm sure.
pretty because you can only have, I think, like 3 or 5 per restaurant. I don't know how many you can get on a restaurant. Maybe you can only get one.
I wanted to say
But
seven,
I don't
but
know.
I have no clue.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought it was maybe like 1 or 3. I
It's
thought
more
you could
than
only
one.
get like 1 or 3. Yeah, but you can't get that many. You can't get like 10.
Yeah.
And Gordon Ramsay has a bunch of those. Like he's in his he's won a whole bunch of awards. That Guy Fieri has
And he's
just won
entertaining.
fucking like garbage. He has restaurants and shit, but none of them actually are good. You know, I don't. Well, and I'm not saying, oh, the food's bad. I've been to all of them. I'm just saying, like, it's not Gordon Ramsay. Like, Gordon Ramsay actually has a palate and should be, like, telling cooks, oh, no, you're not good at
Unless
this.
it's
Or,
grilled
like,
cheese,
oh, no,
everything
you're
else
good
is a
at
genius.
this. Well, yeah, I'm sure or Guy Fieri can tell somebody if they made a grilled cheese right, but, like,
Yeah, but Gordon Ramsay cannot.
I don't. Yeah, I guess you're.
If you ever
You're
watch
almost
that
right
video,
about
it's
that.
a bad grilled cheese.
Well, and my thing is like ramen. Like he would hate ramen, but that's one of the most successful products of all time.
But Gordon Ramsay, I do not like Hell's Kitchen. I think that show sucks, but everything else he touches is gold. Kitchen Nightmares, that is one of the best shows ever, as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. I'm sure 90% of it's fake and made up for drama, but I don't care. It's a daggone good show. Then
That
there's a
is
one,
such a
I
dumb
forget who
show.
it was. I want to say it was his dad or something. But there was one, it was called like Gordon's Nightmares. And it was just somebody yelling at him and insulting his cooking the whole time. And that one was also a masterpiece. I love Gordon Ramsay, I can't lie. I'd eat at his restaurant if I was rich. But I'm not, so I don't.
The thing that irritates me is I don't even think I'd eat at the restaurant because like his biggest restaurants, surprise surprise, are Hell's Kitchen restaurants. Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's one in Vegas and one in California. Oh no, there's 3 of them. They just made one on the East Coast. But this is my thing. I like that show because he actually gives someone a job, a real job at a good restaurant at the end. But what I fucking hate this is more of a show thing because these people know, like, you buy a ticket and you probably wait like a couple years and it's like, okay, you're on the show, come show up at this date.
Yeah.
But like all the people that show up when they do the dinner night and they're like the cooks have to cook for the guests.
Yeah.
All the people show up like fucking Rashid Rice in a Lamborghini Huracan Pagani Fagarino, and it's just such a fucking dick measuring contest. Everyone looks like such a fucking fag with a 2mm dick, and it's just ridiculous. And I wonder if in real life those fancy restaurants are just like that, just a bunch of Rolls Royces and Bentleys parked outside, and everybody's wearing Rolexes and shit.
Oh,
I wonder if you can actually enjoy shit or if it's all just.
Well, plenty of those, I'm sure, have
image.
a very strict, or I know plenty of those have like a very strict.
I'm sure
like if
there's
they don't,
no
if
that says you have to wear a Rolex.
no, but
but
what I'm saying is if you come in looking poor, they're not gonna let you in.
Yeah, but my thing is, is it a dick measuring contest or is it like we're actually gonna sit and eat? Because I understand wearing a suit, but like if everyone's gonna show up in their nicest fucking car and shit, that's stupid shit.
But yeah, no, they're whatchamacallit. I don't even know. It's just I will never understand high society. Not a
Same here.
high society person, and I don't think I ever will be. You know, that's okay.
I don't think it still is. Hey, I know for when I was a kid, they all regular douchebags had to walk around with fucking Dre beats around their neck. They just had to. You couldn't be popular without them. But apparently, I heard that it's like a status symbol to have fucking AirPods. And when I was fucking little, well, not little, but younger, like middle school and the beginning of high school, you could walk around with shit around your neck, but if you had headphones on, you were being disrespectful,
Oh, you get those
not
things yanked
listening
out
to
of your
people
ear.
and shit. Yeah, exactly. And now it's like a status symbol to be, just in your own little fucking planet, not in tune with the real fucking world.
So I had AirPods in college, and let me tell you, I'm so mad. Someone stole them one day at the gym. Like, I left them in a little cubby in the gym, and I come back after the workout, and they were gone. Which was no, it wasn't even after the workout. It was like, I don't even remember. It's like I went to the bathroom or something, and they were gone. And I've never been so sad ever since. And the
Like
AirPods were
that much.
so nice.
That they were that much
They
of a
were
status symbol for you.
No, they weren't a status symbol. They were just freaking awesome. They were a legitimately very good product. Like, oh, it was just so. I freaking keep swallowing the wrong base. But they were just so nice, cause like especially during working out or like walking to classes or whatnot during college, and it's like I could pop those bad boys in, and not a single person's gonna say a word to me. I don't have to be social whatsoever. It was awesome.
I don't know why people are
And
so
they were
scared
just
of everybody
generally like,
else.
and they were just generally like good quality, and like some of the best like quality headphones I've ever had. So like, I don't know, I really liked it. I can't complain. I need to buy some again. I want to. They're expensive, but like they're totally like, if you have the money, they're worth it. But I don't have the money right now. But they are nice.
I wish we went back to the days where that was disrespectful, because I hate all the
Well,
time
I'm
I'm
not
at a
gonna
gas
have them
station
in
or
when I'm
fucking
talking to
Walmart, and I'm
somebody
like,
or
hey, can I
something.
get this off? Hey, can I get this off? Hey, can I? Oh, and then it's some fucking dickhead listening to fucking Nicki Minaj at
You see,
full fucking blast, and I
I
can
don't
almost
have them
hear the
in any
shit.
of those situations. I'm not
If
that type of
fucking
person.
people are walking around with that shit in their ears all the fucking time, and it's so
Like,
annoying, and it's at like Walmart and shit.
I used them. The only time I would use them in public was walking to and from class, like point A to point B. I'm not gonna like sit
Well, and
there
if
and like
you're out like in
block
the
somebody. No.
outside, that's perfectly
Yeah,
okay.
and that's what I use them for.
Unless you're maybe crossing the street, you better be a little more aware
Yeah, I'd wear them
of
then,
what's going on.
and then working out, and then like if I was like studying like out in public, then like I'd wear them then. Other than that, like
Well,
I'm
and
not gonna
working
wear them
out's
like
totally different. You're doing something,
yeah.
like that.
But
It'd be
like I
disrespectful for
fully
someone to
agree.
interrupt
Like if
you.
you leave them in while like someone's talking to you, like that's ridiculous. Like
Yeah, well,
have the
what pisses me
conversation.
off is at fucking Walmart. Like nobody. It's not that they don't fucking
Not that they
while
don't care, but
talking to
they're
you.
just
They're
gonna
in all
not.
the goddamn time because they live in their own planet and they're the only person that matters. Nobody else matters. Only that God put them here to just. I mean, we're all just fish. We're all fish, and they matter. You're fucking Elmo or yeah, Big Bird, but I'm just fucking Oscar. Though I just love those fucking people where I'm a side character. I cannot believe there are people that think they are the only goddamn thing that exists.
So mad I drove this car too far and then crashed it.
See, aren't you mad that that car thinks it's the only thing that exists? It wanted to go where it wanted to go, and it
No,
just didn't
I
give a
wanted to
shit
go
what
where
you
I
wanted.
wanted to go, and I'm stupid and mad and paying the consequences.
Oh, you wanted to go there?
No, I didn't want to go there, but I was too stupid to
Well,
realize I
yeah,
don't
see,
need to go
no,
there.
you didn't want to go there, so it was the car that did it.
Come on, please, just tip over. No. Come on. No. I don't want to have to load all this crap again. Frick! Oh. Okay, what if I reposition here? Front facing. So what are you doing right now? Are you playing Terraria or watching or what?
I'm watching a video about Terraria. I don't know if I can keep playing. I want to keep playing, but I just, on the small world, it's so, I don't know if I need to start a different world, but if I do, then I'm still gonna have the same issues. I just don't know what to do.
Oh, come on, tip, come on. Come on, tip over. Yes, come on. You're so close. No. No.
They don't even need to make it easier to know how to play Terraria. I just wish they'd make it easier to get the fucking endless water bucket. You can use like fucking wires and complicated ass shit to like move lakes around, but you have to make a biome and then build all the wires from a bunch of water and then hope that's enough water, and it probably won't be, so you'll end up draining your entire fucking ocean.
Come on, no.
But it's so stupid. They need to, the angler only ask for quests that are doable in your world, or they need to make it way easier to make new biome lakes. Because in most of the quests the angler asks for, I just can't do. No matter how much I spray the stupid fucking contaminator, I'm just always in the same fucking biome. I never looked that up, though. I don't think you can.
That was stupid. Didn't have my anchors down. It would be flipped already. Okay. That goes down. Parking brake is on. Now I have to.
Maybe I'm the stupid one. Oh,
Well,
yep.
You said it.
Yep. Wait, no. By fishing and a pierce provided that you are given. Nope, no, I was right. Yeah, this fucking thing. Yeah, my whole fucking snow biome cannot be turned back into. It's always fucking corrupt.
Rip.
And like I could make a water lake in the sky, but I'm not gonna get a bunch of wires and do all that shit when I could just make a new fucking world.
Oh, I tipped it over. Let's go.
Did you tip over a piece of debris?
No, I've had my truck with all my beams in it.
No.
I tipped it over like 20 minutes ago, and I finally tipped it back over. Daggone.
Were you using another truck? How'd
Yeah,
you
I was
do
using
it?
a second crane truck.
That was another thing I couldn't believe. That I watched who built that entire road, I think he completed the entire game because he had way more trucks. He had this enormous truck that reminded me of one in the SnowRunner game. But it was with the trailer that he had that made it look like the Twin Star. It wasn't the Twin Star, but it really looked like it with the trailer. And he was able to, he put 3 of those huge rusty pipes on it to recycle them all at once. I don't know if I would imagine you've seen those enormous,
Probably
huge,
like really like the ones that have like little spirals going down them.
No, it was like a huge, it looked like a fucking tree. I mean, it was just an enormous orange log, but it was a pipe. Yeah, it was a huge, enormous orange pipe, and he wanted to recycle everything in the map, and he could only recycle one at a time using the normal truck he was using. then he switched to that truck with a trailer, and I don't like I couldn't believe that they made I wonder if you're just able to do that easily. Because it looked like he stacked them, and I don't know. You must just be able to do that because the game knew how to. When he clicked load cargo, it just wrapped it up real nice.
Yeah, the strap cargo button, it just straps it like wherever it is in your back at the moment, no matter no matter how goofy it is.
No,
Which I like the
maybe it
mechanic.
worked. Maybe that is just how it worked because it looked so straight. It looked like like if you put a gun to
Like
my
it looked
head
like he did
and
it.
asked,
Like,
yeah, if
yeah.
you showed me what he had done and asked like if that was like just something possible with the computer, I would have said, oh yeah, it's a computer function because like everything was so
Which
straight
you
and lined up.
can, if you like actually know what you're doing, or like if you put any time, you can like. It's not hard for like everything to slide into place nice and neatly. You know.
Mhm. Yeah, and this guy clearly was like, unless he was modding the game, he was really good at the crane because he recycled every single thing in
Yeah.
the game. So I can imagine picking up all the tiny garbage he had to pick up and strap down. You know that it took a long time. He loaded so many truckfuls of just like fence pieces and shit, and took them to
Currently,
some dump site.
I'm currently in one of the hardest parts for me to traverse with this load. I'm gonna be so mad at myself if I fall here. I should probably straighten out. Can I like make it just like straighten out itself if I unstrap it? Because it's so heavy on one side. Come on, slide over. Slide over a little bit.
I'm gonna download SnowRunner again. I just don't think I'm gonna want to play the Roadcraft. I need a mud runner game. But I can see that shouldn't be a survival game, and I agree with that because it's not. You know, you're crafting roads. It's not about running
Yeah,
through
your
snow or
goal
mud.
isn't
But
the only survival aspect to it is your gas, and like
mm,
it's really not that big of a deal. Like, yeah, there's no survival aspect to it. It's a construction game.
I like the
Electrical.
mundane tasks, but like what I really don't like
This game
is
has many
everybody.
mundane tasks.
Yeah, see, that's what you'd think, but when I watch you play, you unloading salt looks like, or the sand looks like hell on earth. When everybody else does it, I don't know. Well, they're probably just using that automated driving garbage.
They're also
that
probably
you
just
showed
better
me.
at it because I'm just
No,
not
I
good at
bet
it.
they're because they had that same view when you clicked that automated thing. It
Oh yeah,
did
if it
that
went to
side.
cinematic view, then yeah, that's what
Yup.
they were doing.
Yeah, I thought that was
Which
like YouTube camera work,
for
but yeah,
for the
that's
sand
stupid.
pouring, I don't know why anyone wouldn't, because like that's got to be hard to be good at.
Yeah, that seems not fun, but like those are the mundane tasks that I like to do and I want to do in a video game. I like the weird mundane tasks where it's like, oh, I gotta, like in Minecraft, oh, I gotta go farm my farms again. You go do that, just mind-numbingly thinking about what you might do next.
Spent the entire last stream failing at trying to do this challenge, and I just now did it without a single mistake other than one. And daggone it, was that not that hard. Well, actually, I don't think I can complete it. I think I need more pipes, but steel beam 6. Why is it 6 out of 10? Do I have to? I can't leave. They won't automatically unload. I'm gonna have to freaking unload them myself. Daggone it. I'm gonna have to go back and get 4 more, which really ain't gonna be that bad now that I've done it. But everyone get out. I don't know why I struggled so hard with all of this last time. There's no reason for me to be struggling as hard as I was last stream.
Trying to think about what we were talking about last year. I wonder if it was something we were talking about.
I think we're just talking about coins.
Well, that was 2 streams ago. I can't remember.
We talked about them both times.
We always talk about.
I just gotta do the same exact thing again, but with 4 beams instead of 6. Yee-hee. Check something. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Tab back in the game, we're all good. Oh. So, I would make fun of the Chiefs for being 0-2 and the Bengals being 2-0, but I don't think I can make fun of anything now with the Bengals' current situation, so...
Very sorry, man. That sucks.
Listen,
And
Jake
look,
Browning for
see,
MVP.
I can at least be nice and not fucking hate all the time.
Listen, it's still my favorite thing to Devin and I just send Kansas City hate reels back to each other all the time. But, Jake Browning for MVP, it won't matter, so... Apparently, it's rumored that the Bengals are shopping around for a new QB, and let me tell you, I don't think he's great. Personally, I don't think he'll do any better than what Jake Browning will do, because Jake Browning's problem is... No. Jake Browning's problem is turnovers, and that's the same problem this dude has. But daggone it, Jameson Winston is the funniest guy in the NFL, and if the Bengals acquire him, I won't be upset, because daggone it, is the dude hilarious. Ooh. I don't think he'll be an upgrade, but he'll be hilarious.
I watched this unbelievable thing, and it wasn't including the sponsorships, because with sponsorship deals, I think Mahomes was like probably the highest paid one. But do you know who got paid the most by the NFL last year?
Like specifically by the NFL?
Yeah, they not through contracts, and like and by contracts I mean like the State Farm bullshit, you know, that Travis Kelce and Mahomes do. No garbage like that. No selling drinks and shit. Because like I didn't. No, a player.
Oh,
like somebody who's.
Oh, like the highest, like by their team. I thought you meant the NFL.
And not the highest contract, because I learned a whole bunch of shit about contracts that does it like that. They huge contracts, but they have a whole bunch of back end years and shit.
Yeah,
they're so fucking weird.
And then you got like bonuses and all that.
It's so crazy. You're not gonna believe who the highest paid fucking player was last year.
I know Mike Evans got a bunch of money last year, but probably ain't him. Don't tell me, but can I get a team?
No, because if I give you the team, you'll immediately guess.
Okay, can I get the position?
It's a quarterback.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Well, Joe Burrow was the top, and then Lamar Jackson was the top. Was it? Oh, I know, Kirk Cousins.
See, that's what everybody fucking said.
Okay,
his contract
don't tell me.
Shit.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
His is the highest contract, and he's really not going to get paid a lot.
No longer starting. He's going to lose a lot of He's going to lose a lot of bonuses.
Yeah, but that's also including that.
It's still a crime that he's not starting because he's better, but I understand because he's not going to be their future. So.
Yeah, that I think that's bullshit too. But this is
which
last
Kirk Cousins
year
is
when
the one that people
starting.
Bengals expect to trade for, but I don't think they will with his contract. But okay, top paid person, QB.
I'd be so mad if you guys got Kirk Cousins, because then I would feel so fucking torn. I like Kirk Cousins. I want him to do good. I
I've
think
always
he's a
liked
good
Kirk
guy.
Cousins. I think he is too. But oh gosh. There's no way it's Dak Prescott, right?
No.
Okay.
No,
Ooh,
I'll give you a guess. You probably won't guess. You'd go
okay.
through like every quarterback
Is
you
it a
know, and this is
starting QB?
yes, it is a starting QB.
Well,
And
it's
I
probably
think
someone who's
he's
on multiple teams getting paid by more than one
no,
team.
he's on one
Well, I mean,
team, their
like
star quarterback.
like he's been on the same team for multiple years.
Yeah, I think he's been on their team for a couple of here. Oh yeah, here I'll give you some more hints.
Yeah, give me some more hints.
I'll give I'll give you some more hints that'll help you, but they won't help me. I wouldn't know when this guy joined, but I think he's been their starting quarterback for a while. I've been seeing this stupid fucker for a while.
It's not Russell Wilson. It's not Aaron Rodgers. Not Joe
This
Burrow.
guy.
Not Lamar Jackson.
It says that he's
Oh, it's
been
Deshaun
playing...
Watson. Deshaun Watson. Final answer.
No.
Oh, he had a huge contract. Daggone it.
No, this guy does not have a big contract. He was the... Oh, holy shit. Okay, this will be a big thing. He was a first overall draft pick.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I
know Baker
slipped while
Mayfield
he
got a
was
bunch of
hot paid.
bonuses. Is that who it is? Baker Mayfield?
No.
Okay, well.
You'll know his name more than like, Bo Nix or something, but he's going to be at the bottom of the list of quarterbacks that you know, and you're not going to believe me when I say his name. His contract, I'm pretty sure, on paper is shit, but he has like all these bonus things, I think.
Because there was...
I don't know how it ended up happening, but he ended up being the highest paid NFL player by the NFL last year. He was not even close to the highest paid player, because he didn't get sponsorships and shit. Not a whole bunch of people. Like, everyone knows what this guy looks like, but I don't even think a bunch of people know his name.
So it's not Baker Mayfield. First of all, Cam Ward was this year, so it can't be him.
Okay, I'll give you another hint. The team that drafted him, he still plays for.
Drafted by a team he still plays for.
And I think he's been in the same position since they drafted him.
Not JJ. JJ wasn't a first rounder. There's no way. Was Kyler Murray a first overall?
I don't know, but it's not him.
Okay. I don't think he was. Gosh, who else was a first overall pick? I'm just trying to go through teams now. I mean, was it Matt Stafford?
Nope.
Stafford?
No.
Oh, darn it! I thought that was a good guess.
I'd give you another guess. I told you what position he plays, so I can't tell you.
Jared Goff wasn't
guess.
a first overall, was he?
No, I can't believe how many people you're. Yeah, Jared Goff was a good guess.
I thought Matthew Stafford was a really good guess. Daggone it. I'm just like trying to think of.
You're not gonna believe it because this guy's I think his contract is really bad.
Is it Geno Smith?
Like, no, it's you played him.
Okay, wait, do not tell me like played him like this year. The Bengals have played him this year.
You just played him.
They just Trevor Lawrence.
Yes, he was by the NFL.
He was
the highest paid.
You mean by the Jaguars?
Yeah. I didn't know he was the first overall pick either. I didn't know that.
I forgot he was,
but
he's not worth it.
Yeah, I know. No shit. When I watched the video, I was like, what? And everybody was, Kirk Cousins this, Kirk Cousins that. Kirk Cousins has so many back years in his contract, it ended up null and void because he's not even fucking starting. But aside from...
He's still one of the top 5 most paid players of all time, though, from especially from the Vikings, man. They gave him
It's from the contract point of view. I wonder how much money he'll even see from that, because all his
well, from the
back-end years are
Vikings, I
clearly
think he
not going
got
to get
basically
paid.
all of it.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Because
I don't know.
that was the biggest contract in history for a hot second until Burrow and then Lamar.
Did he get traded before that ended? I mean, he only played for them for like 3 years. There's no way he finished the whole
I think
contract.
it was a free agent. Not 100%. Don't quote me on that though. I've always liked Kirk Cousins. There's just something about him. He's a likable guy. Every time, because week 1 there was 16 black QBs to start week 1, and that was like the first time in NFL history where half the league was black QBs, and every post that had that, the top post for "Weren't you counting Kirko chains?" and it just had the GIF of him on the plane, shirtless with the huge chains.
Yeah, fucking Kirk Cousins got such a good deal, and since 2020, the highest paid players are in this order, not by a long shot: Josh Allen, and then Prescott, Burrow, and Lawrence, and Mahomes, in that order.
Lamar isn't above them?
No, Lamar is not even in the top 5.
Surprised.
Oh, more recently, Burrow secured a new deal in 23 that made him the highest paid player in the NFL.
Yeah, at that time he was.
I wonder if that, I wonder if that was true though that year, because like the contract.
Yeah, when he got his contract, it was the biggest. Yeah.
But that's the thing though. Everybody says that about Kirk Cousins, but he's actually not getting fucking paid. I'm so sick of this shit. The people getting paid are. Well, they're not only are they all fucking quarterbacks, but
sometimes it's also just the biggest in general,
deals.
or it'll be the biggest in guarantees and whatnot. Because I know, TJ Watt got like one of the biggest guaranteed deals in NFL history. You know, and that's what a lot of players are fighting. That's like whenever you see a contract negotiated nowadays, 9 times out of 10, now it's over the guaranteed money and how much guaranteed money they'll get.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Which that's what Trey Hendrickson's problem was for the Bengals, is the Bengals weren't giving him guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm.
What can I grab this? What a joke.
And I can get some of it if it's based on like showing up, you know, and stuff. Like if you're at like injured,
Spike's freaking out.
That's really shitty. If you're injured, to just be like, oh fuck you, we're not gonna pay you. But what I don't like is like performance ones, because it like there's a lot of times performance and I don't know. Probably a lot of people would argue with me and say, no, it's just all skill, and the guy was just good, or the defenses were just bad that year.
Well, that's why you'll see, especially like with the performance ones, like when people have like, oh, if you get X amount of yards, like, then whatchamacallit, then you'll get this bonus, or if you have like this amount of sacks, you get this bonus, and then you'll see like week 18, like the last week of the season, that you'll see like the quarterback will like throw it to this person like more because they're wanting them to get their bonuses and whatnot.
I know that only pisses me off because we didn't lose the game, but we nearly did. I remember they said,
well, they usually only do it. They usually only do it like they're not going to like do it if it's like the game on the line and it's like you win, you go to the playoffs, you lose, you go home. Like they're not going to do it in those situations.
It was like the 3rd game in a season, but it was when somebody was getting like the. And so this team just kept running the ball, and like I just thought I don't know, because my thing is the guy would have got it the next fucking game. He was a great player. I mean, God forbid he got injured, but I just thought it was fucking dumb. But the reason I thought it was dumb though is because that team that I wanted to win was losing intentionally, because of it. They ended up winning the game, but they could have just won easily. It had to be us, cause it had to be us, cause I remember they showed fucking like there was 2 plays, and Kelsey was standing there in the fucking end zone, and he just like was
He
just
was
standing there,
standing
fucking
there
nobody. Yeah,
menacingly.
and nobody would just throw to him because they were so worried about something else.
Oh, I've grabbed the wrong pipe. Daggone, I can't haul that.
I don't know though. I could be meshing a bunch of football memories together in my head. Because I thought it was the Eagles or the Giants that guy played for that got the most rushing yards.
Are you talking about Saquon Barkley?
Is he the one that just got the?
Last
Well,
year?
no, yeah,
I, d-
and
I
then
don't
it had to be
remember
the
if
guy
he
before
reached
him
it
because it was.
or he was like didn't care. Like he, I want to say he did get it the last. I think he did. They did put him in the last game and he got it because like he didn't need to play. I
It
don't
must have
remember
been the
though.
guy before him, and because it wasn't him, I don't think.
The guy before him who held that record was like the 80s.
Yeah, but it could have been some other fucking record, the most in this game, or the most in one pass, or the most in,
Yeah.
fucking with a turd in his pants. There's so many stupid fucking records.
Listen, ESPN makes up some wild ones. I will say my favorite ever stat comparison though was Joe Burrow's rookie year when he played Phillip Rivers, and it has like Joe Burrow's rookie stats, or it says like career stats, and they'll have like Joe Burrow's, which is just that season. They're not that impressive, and then Phillip Rivers like 20-year long career comparing the numbers, and then the bottom number was children Burrow 0, Rivers 9.
Oh my
Like,
goodness!
no way they put that up. Oh, it was
It
awesome.
was the age there.
Ooh, that was one of my favorite stats ever. Burrow 0, Rivers 9.
Yeah, I can't stand the stats because I remember we were watching a fucking game and they showed a stat and it made it sound like this guy was like the best runner in the NFL, and I'd never heard this guy's name, but if in fine print it was like from the 25-yard line in the third quarter, and it was like, what the fuck? What in the fuck is that? From the 25-yard line in the third fucking quarter? How fucking often is that?
Oh.
I guess it was more often when touchbacks went to the 25-yard line, but fucking still, it was so dumb. And they were going the other way. It was a team in the red zone, not in their 35-yard line. They were in the other teams. They were
Yeah,
almost there.
across the field.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I just couldn't believe that when they showed that stat, because I paused the game because I was like, wait, what? I've never heard this guy's name. And they're in like down in the stat sheet here, it's saying he's like fucking incredible. And I don't read the stat things, but when they pop up and say, like if it's a really big thing, I'll read it obviously because
yeah.
I'm watching football. And so it popped up big, and I was like, well, this must be a big deal because he says #1. But yeah, it was so specific. And like the guy's stats on paper that matter are complete utter crap.
Yeah,
But
some of
from the
those ESPN
25-yard
stats are
line, oh
wild.
man, this guy's a fucking mean bastard.
Yeah, ESPN stats they're interesting, that's for sure.
It was probably some poor kicker too, because that would make more sense why it mattered, which exact fucking yard line it was. He was probably the third worst kicker from the 25-yard line, because that's the only stat I can think that would be even. I mean, 25-yard line kick should be. I mean, I think I could do that maybe on accident.
You say that, but
Yeah, I wonder how. Well,
you
see,
ever
that's
watch
the
those
thing,
people on
yeah,
College Game Day who do one kick for like $250,000?
No, I just
Usually
watched
doesn't
those.
end well for them.
I wish that they would show more of that shit at the beginning of the game, but they're way more busy talking about the colleges like that fucking 800s when the Civil War was ended. Penn
Well,
State fucked the fucking Wolverines, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
I
I
never
don't
watched
care.
College Game Day, but daggone it, I like Pat McAfee, so now I dabble now. I dabble.
I don't dislike him at all. The only thing I don't like is fucking YouTube got the rights to like it was that game with the Chiefs, the foreign game. They got the
Oh yeah.
rights to that game, and what I fucking loved is no matter what you watch, you got stuck with that. I don't hate Peyton Manning, and I
I
don't
watched
hate
Tom
that the
Grossi
guy that
watch the
you
game.
said, but like I just want to see fucking Josh Buck and Troy Aikman. I don't want fucking anybody else
You tell
narrating the
me you
game,
didn't
and I
watch that
really
game
don't want
with
somebody talking
Speed
saying jokes.
narrating?
Yeah, see that, and like I hated watching that fucking to various now. I don't give a shit about him talking
I
to a
watched
fucking
Tom
mannequin.
Grossi stream it, which Tom Grossi he's an impeccable YouTuber.
I
He has some good
didn't.
NFL videos.
That's my thing though. I'm like a purist. I completely understand that because like there's times I want to see somebody's take on something. There's time like when I like
I
coins,
only
you
watched
know,
him because there was not really any better options. But I don't like because he streams like every game on like he's done it for like the past like decade where he'll like stream the like he doesn't stream the gameplay obviously because he can't, but like he'll stream himself like commentating over the game, and it's like, and he has a bunch of like really good like NFL fans reactions to week 1, and then he'll like a joking video about like every fan, like they're super good videos. But whatchamacallit, he's a dedicated fan and I like it, but like whenever I can, like I'm never going to like watch like I like the Manning cast, but like I'm not going to watch it over like the regular commentators, over like Chris Collinsworth and whatnot.
Really like Peyton Manning and
Eli.
Fuck me. I feel so bad. That was so rude. I really like Eli Manning too, and I liked the Giants when he played for them, and I even kind of liked the Broncos, but back then I was young, so like my not my family,
Eli
but
Manning's
like Leroy,
or
Devin,
Peyton
they loved
Manning's
the
more for
Broncos.
the Colts, but he did also
Yeah,
the Broncos.
I didn't even know that when I was little. When I was little, I thought he was just fucking a Bronco.
He did also win a Super Bowl with the Broncos, so.
But oh yeah, like I despise their show. I fucking despise it. I don't want to watch that. I would rather watch a game on mute than watch that. I don't want to hear jokes. I just don't want to hear anything. Sometimes I don't even like what the other.
Listen, I like hearing what Snoop Dogg has to say about the game.
My mom actually gets mad at me because I'm sitting here telling you how I like Joe Buck or Josh Buck and Troy Aikman,
Yeah.
but even when they're on, I literally will mute the commercials, and when the game comes back on, I just leave it muted. Because I can see what's
I
gonna
couldn't
happen.
do that. I could not do that.
I don't care about what they have to say. I just really don't care. But like half the time
That's borderline psychotic behavior if you ask me, but
and me and my mom though, like our biggest thing, we always joke about, and we're going down to Michelle Tafoya. That's the last thing we want to hear is fucking some weird creepy bitch talk to some fucking random sweaty guy on the sideline.
My dad would agree with you. He gets so mad about
that shit. Me and my mom, we get home, that makes us so fucking mad.
My dad also hates it.
That's the epitome of that. Watch it on mute, and like the guy, the guy isn't the problem. He's sweaty and he's playing a football game. He barely even knows what the fuck he's saying.
But I just love like they interview the coach.
Shit.
Exactly, they go into the. There's like a few coaches who like will say like something like random and funny, and those are the best ones. But 99% of the time, and especially never in the NFL, but only in college or when you get the funny ones, it's just like, oh, we need to play better, be better on defense. Throw the ball, like it's always the same exact thing. It's like, why even ask them?
Yeah, and they're like shouting that, and they're sweaty, and I'm just like, leave the guy the fuck alone. If I was that guy, I'd fucking beat the shit out of you. I'd be so fucking pissed that, I mean, man, I'd be so mad. But I don't want to hear a sweaty football player go, with this corporate talk. If they said something funny, that'd be totally different. Then me and my mom,
that's Jameis Winston. He's one of the few that will actually say something funny. Jameis Winston is a national treasure. Freaking love
Yeah,
him.
every time they do it, I swear they just go to some guy on the defense, and the guy's got, I mean, he's halfway to like that, like
You
CMT
gotta
thing.
watch some
He's like,
Jameis Winston interviews because they are gold. That's the only reason I hope the Bengals get him is because he is. If you want something funny, rewatch highlights of Jameis Winston and Burt Kreischer in the Super Bowl crowd because that is comedic gold. It is so funny.
Is it just me? This is a little bit off topic, but you when you said watch a compilation, and it just reminded me of a compilation I watched. But is it just me, or does it seem like there's been a lot of one-handed catches at the start of this NFL
That's what a lot
season?
of people were saying. Is every rookie receiver now that
I feel
all
like
the
every
kids,
game there's been like
all the kids that
stellar
grew up.
catch.
All these kids grew up when they were in elementary school. They watched OBJ's one-handed catch, and that's all they wanted to recreate on the playground. And now they're all in the NFL doing it. I mean, Michael Tinsley, the Bengals wide receiver, he had his first NFL career reception Sunday, and his first his first NFL
That
reception.
guy's really that old? I thought Odell Beckham Jr. was still playing.
I mean, he's technically a free agent. I don't think he's technically retired, but like he's old.
I'm
But-
always surprised when the Chiefs pull out Julio Jones. I'm like, God damn, that guy was in a fucking Super Bowl 30 years ago.
But whatchamacallit, Michael Tinsley, he got his first catch and touchdown like in the same play, and it was a one-handed grab, like spectacular grab. And I was like, one of the first comments I saw when I seen the highlight again on Instagram was just, hey, what's up with every rookie wide receiver getting their first catch, their first NFL catch is a one-handed insane grab.
That's another thing I couldn't believe. I don't know what me and my mom were watching, but they said that this was his second touchdown reception, and both touchdown receptions were one fucking handed. And I was like, are you kidding me? This guy has he's got 2 touchdowns, and both of them were one-handed catches, like outside of the fucking border, and he pulled them in. I mean, they were just insane. The first one was even more insane. The guy's name was crazy. It looked Russian. It was like TOS. It started with a T. It was like Tersovska. It was a crazy name. I even remembered it. It was a really weird name because it looked Russian or something. It wasn't, I'm sure, but it looked like that because I saw the name and I was like, what the fuck?
Weird names in the NFL start with T. I'm not too familiar with the rookie class if he was a rookie. So.
That's my thing though, is a lot of those like Russian names, I don't know if you've noticed, they start with a T and they're like terror.
There ain't many too many Russians in the NFL. Honestly, I couldn't think of a single one, but
yeah, that's my thing, is when I saw it I was like, what a Russian? Because usually you don't see that. The names in the NFL are usually pretty the same. They're very unique, I'll give them that, but they're kind of the same, they're just like some normal guy like Josh or Alan or
Josh or Alan.
and then then you get guys. What guy's name did I hear today? It was in the. I couldn't believe the guy's
Puka
name.
Nakua's name is super fun to say.
No, I think it was that name.
I love his name.
Tua Tagovailoa, that
Tua
guy.
Tagovailoa?
It's you either hear, Josh Allen or Tua Tagovailoa, and the guy you just said.
Tate, I want you right now to get on your phone, and I want you to Google Tua's full real name and try to pronounce it in one try to me.
What?
I want you to look
goodness.
up
I
Tua
didn't know it was
Tagovailoa's
longer.
full real name, and I want you to try to say it right here, right now.
There's an M? I thought it was Tugalova. I didn't know it was Tumunga. What the fuck did you just say?
I want you to try to pronounce his full real name.
That sounds like that song. Have you listened to that song?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and yes.
Yeah, welcome to. That song is so fucking funny. I told my mom that, and my mom just got fucking pissed.
Such a catchy tune, too.
Mad. I know, yeah, I thought it was funny, but my mom got so fucking mad.
It's so catchy. I don't know, I couldn't tell you a single syllable, but it's catchy. But yeah, you look up Tua's real name. You try to pronounce that bad boy for me real quick.
I am not gonna do that.
I want you to try to pronounce that bad boy real quick. Just give it your best shot.
Yeah, you think that name is long. You should have heard the name of my fucking brain surgeon. I had a brain surgeon, and on the card, his name was Dr. Adel. It was super long.
Dr.
It was like
Adult.
Adelaide Badajo. That was his name. And when I asked him how you said, everyone called him Dr. Badajo, and the last part of his name was easy to say, so everyone said Badajo.
Like how people call
But when
Tua Tua.
I asked him, how do you say the first part, he said it was abbreviated. And he said his name, it was a paragraph. It was an absolute, he was somewhere, I can't remember where he said he was from, but his name was
Is
a
it like
paragraph
Hawaii
long.
or Polynesian
No,
Islands?
no. It was
Some
it was
Pacific
an
island?
African country.
I would have guessed.
But I
some
can't
Pacific
remember what
island.
kind. I thought it was South Africa, but I don't think it was. But I know
No,
he
South
said the name
Africa's
of the
pretty.
country, and I remembered immediately that it was Eastern Africa.
Okay.
It was either Eastern or it was on the coast too.
It might have
Because I
been from
remember
South
when he said the
Africa,
name of the
but
country.
South Africa's pretty.
Of the country, I know geography a little bit.
South Africa's like the America of Africa, so like, if he was
it
born
was
there, his
there.
family probably wasn't from there. If he has a real fancy name.
Yeah, no, and he was definitely from Africa. I don't need to tell you this more than once. But his dad's name, he said his whole family was named stuff like that, and his name meant something, obviously, you know, because that's how all those names are.
Yeah.
But what I couldn't believe is like the first name on my bracelet, it was so long and unpronounceable, and that was just an abbreviation. He didn't even know what the hell it was. He was like, I don't know. That's just what I told him to write down. Everybody calls me Badajo, but my real name is, and it just went on and on and on and on and on and on. And it meant something kind of not like terms. I can't remember what it was.
I want to say Tua's had something to do with sunshine, because I remember looking up what his name meant, but I don't really remember. I could be completely wrong. I want to say it had something to do with sunshine. Something weird.
I wonder what your name means. Just a blind gamer. I'll have to ponder that one.
I want to say Jackson. I was going to be son of Jack. Well, technically, I'm named after my grandpa.
No, I know you're Jackie
so
Chan.
grandson of Jack. Okay.
Yeah, I know what the one who punches the frogs calls you, and he is the one who speaks the truth. What was his old name? Fucking something
Frog
about
puncher?
cougars, like
Mr. Cougar. Yeah, because we had a long running joke with James.
Wasn't it like Cougar Hunter or something?
Yeah, it's probably that too. It's Mr. Cougar in Call of Duty, while it was Cougar Hunter on Xbox, I think.
What was it on Xbox?
I think it was Cougar Hunter. It was either Cougar Hunter or Mr. Cougar.
No, it was something Cougar, and we always made fun of him for that.
Well, in real life,
Mister.
The name has a story behind it, because in real life we always joked about him, that there's a specific one of our friends' moms that we always joked that he would date. So we called him the Cougar Hunter.
I didn't know Stacy's mom had it going on.
But now he has a wife, and she's his age, not a cougar. I texted Jameson like 3 days ago. I said, when are you joining an Xbox Live Party again? And he said, when I get a new console. Which he said he's saving up for, and hopefully going to get a new one soon. So, we'll see. I hope he does. Okay, do I not have... complete task? How do I need to go to the map to complete task? What? Steel is here? Yes? Oh, confirm. I have to confirm those pipes? Okay, well, that's one way to do it. Finally completed that mission after way too long of worrying about it. But yeah, hopefully he can get a new Xbox, because the one that I gave him, or sold to him, but whatchamacallit, that one, it has a I think officially died. Because that thing has it's been put to use. We'll leave it at that. Are you still there? Am I rambling to myself? Oh boy. Oh, how long have I been? Oh, it says he's disconnected in the party. Oh, let's restart the party. Oh. See if I can get him back in here. Oh. Meantime, what thing do we do now? Reach location as a location I have not been to before. Or replace pipes, which I don't really want to do, or this one that I don't know how to do because I don't know how to get there. I probably have to. I probably have to like build my own road there, and that's. Why would I do that? Oh. I guess I could try to build my own road. I haven't really tried that yet, to build a road just where I want to make it possible. But I guess if I pour sand, because this is the main barrier, and then I think if I get through there, I can get to where I need to go. Yeah. So if I take a dump truck to there, then I think I can do it. Just kind of don't want to, but I guess we can build our own custom road for once. And Tate is not joining back our party to be our lovely guest commentary. There he is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know
Yeah,
why
that was
it had you
my internet.
disconnected.
Yeah, my internet. My internet was working, but when I opened up like my Xbox tab, it wouldn't let me go to my friends list. But like the thing is though, the YouTube video I was watching was still working, and so I was like, that doesn't make sense. My Xbox is like obviously still working, and I looked at my phone and everything was still working, and then all of a sudden I just kept pressing the Xbox button and everything was grayed out except the first tab, and it said me and you were still in a party even though we weren't, and just opened it and it said you invited me to a party a minute ago.
Yeah, I kept rambling, and I was like, there's a lot of times where I feel like he would have interjected or said something. As then I looked, and I was
talk
like,
all the time, so you know if I didn't talk for like one whole second.
Did you hear me say that Jameson is saving up for a new Xbox?
Wait, what the fuck? He doesn't have an Xbox?
He has mine. He has mine, because I texted him saying, when you join Xbox Live Party, he says, when I buy a new Xbox. Because I texted him that like 2 days ago, and he still has mine, but it like doesn't connect to the internet. Like it is past its time. It has been well used by me, and then well used by him. So I think it is officially past its prime, and retired more or less, and not usable. So
yeah, retired consoles make great infotainment centers.
So yeah, he's saving up for a new Xbox. So hopefully he can.
How much is the Series S?
I don't know. Yeah, he's saving up for either new Xbox or new PlayStation. He told me. So we'll see if he. Is this seriously not putting out sand? Are we joking right now? I'm trying to create my own new road, like not where it tells me to, so I can get this one thing done. And this is going to be a heck of a situation here, but we're going to try it. But yeah, hopefully he can get a new one and join us again. But he has to. Yeah, he's going to save up for one. So hopefully
you need to help him with that. But you know that should have been on his what do they call it?
I offered to sell him my Series X for very cheap multiple times, but his Xbox was still working.
You offered to sell him, not give?
I mean, the price I would have gave it to him might as well have been giving it to him. The price I gave it to my other friend for might as well have been giving it to him.
Sure.
Because I mean, that Series X was still acting like it's brand new, and I sold it.
You don't know what the fuck a friend is. I charge my friends.
I gave him a console that I could have sold for. I gave the Series X. I gave Well, I could have sold it for probably 450 because it was still like brand new, and I gave it to him for like less than 200 with an extra terabyte of storage. That was like $80 for free. So I mean, I wouldn't complain about that deal. You know?
Everyone says that, and you're not lying. You're not the console was worth that, but good luck selling it for that much. Refurbished Xbox Series X's. Nobody knows what they've been through. Nobody knows what they've gone through. You would never sell that $400 So we've got one in our living room that I bought for 200, and it's an infotainment center. And I bought it because it has a disc drive. That's the only reason I bought it. No, wait, no, mine, no.
Yeah, I'm talking about the brand new, the not brand new console at this point. It's like 5 years old at this point. But...
yeah, mine's the old one. That it was the Project Scorpio, the one that everyone thought would be the new console and then wasn't. The Xbox One X, that one.
Yeah.
But we got one in our living room for like dirt cheap. But I got it because it has a disc tray, because my mom has a lot of movies that she likes on disc. I have some that I like on disc. I wish I had more, but a lot of the movies that actually no. I think if I looked, every movie that I like can be found on disc, but now the prices are probably skyrocketing because of all this fucking bullshit of not allowing you to watch movies. I really hope that piracy gets so bad that they have to fix something, but I'm not even smart enough to do that shit. Not only is it illegal, but when I touch a computer, the thing melts.
When it comes to sports, they just finally took down the biggest piracy website after many years.
I heard that. I only heard
Streamies.
That because of Reddit. Yeah, I even think it was that same thing.
Oh, it definitely was.
It was somebody on Reddit was bitching about how they were, because the Sunday ticket, somebody got mad about the Sunday ticket, and then the top comment outratioed the shit out of that, because the top comment listed all the services you need to see every single football game, because now they've started airing games. I mean, you never know when one's gonna air. There might be a foreign game on a fucking Wednesday. You never know when one's gonna air, and every single game, for sure, you needed all these services, and it was like $1,000 a month. It wasn't, but it was like super expensive. But the guy with the main comment was, the main poster was just mad about the Sunday ticket, and everybody was just roasting him, and only 2 people in the entire comment section, one of them had a few likes, and the other one just was bombarded with dislikes, but 2 of them were like, no, we're a group of friends and we like the Sunday ticket, because they get together early and they watch all the games. But for most people, you can't even watch that many games. It's just too much. And
if you're a group that's gonna watch it, like, that makes sense, but like if you're like a single person,
but the big thing is, the Sunday ticket is like it's like $500 a year. It's insanely expensive. And you just get a bunch of games that you probably can't see, and most of them you probably want to. Last Sunday, there were some great games, like the Bengals game. I couldn't watch that one, and that would have been one to see. Every game I didn't get was one to see, and all the games I did were just blowouts that were garbage. Like the Chiefs games.
I watched the Colts and Broncos after the Bengals game. That game was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a game I didn't fucking get.
So there's something, whatever drugs,
I think I did,
or whatever hallucinogenics that Can Bynum is on the Colts, when he comes up with his touchdown celebrations, they are a sight to see. That dude is a national treasure, and he's protected at all costs. You need to look up Can Bynum's touchdown celebrations, because they are, dude, they're so good. They're so good.
The only celebration that I kind of like is when somebody gets a good sack and they and one guy crawls backward, the guy who sacked the quarterback. I think that's kind of funny because it's just funny. I really like it when the guy who like sacks the living shit out of the quarterback and then does something funny. No, I don't care what he does. There's nothing even. I mean, there's nothing more fun to see. Like, I don't want anybody to get hurt, but it's just crazy when somebody runs right through the fucking middle and the quarterback just gets slammed, and you're like, what the fuck? And the play just explodes before it even starts.
This guy's celebration week 1 was he got an interception, and he just goes down to the ground and just starts flopping like a fish. Like,
that's pretty good.
And
that's an understandable one. My thing that I hate is every time they get an interception, they always run to the end zone. Yeah, good luck. I've seen a lot of teams not get there.
But this week he did it, and then he stood next to the Colts mascot, and he put the ball like in his stomach as if like how people would do like for a basketball if they were like to like fake joke pregnancy.
I thought you said the ref, and I was like, dude, this guy's gonna get fucked.
But he like did like the same thing where like people like put a basketball on a shirt before like a pregnancy, but then he stood like so he has just a weird football lump.
You did that to him, ref.
He has a weird football lump in his thing, so he has like kind of a bigger belly, kind of like the mascot does, and then him and the mascot just sit there and do air thrusts next to each other in the end zone. It was so funny.
You did that to a fucking mascot. They'd pull out a pair of cuffs and arrest the football player. I mean, they'd throw like they'd throw flashing flags and shit. I wonder if that fucking ref would fucking shit their pants.
Finally, my son's refilled. Gosh, that was too hard.
And sometimes I've got to give those refs credit. Sometimes they zoom in on those piles, and those refs look 2 feet smaller than the people they're yelling at. And I'm like, man, you guys must have a lot of confidence yelling at all those guys. I wouldn't want to yell at fucking...
There was a moment in the Bengals game Sunday that I have no clue how this guy didn't get a flag. But it had me crying, laughing mid-game, because it was right after, it was like the 4th down at the end of the game, I think. It was some big in 4th down. I don't know if it was one at the end of the game or not, but it's a big 4th down, and Trevor Lawrence failed, like, the pass was like overthrown or something like that, so they fail the 4th down, and one of the Bengals defensive linemen is like standing just direct, like Trevor, like it's like Trevor Lawrence is looking to the right, like the way the camera's pointed at him, and then this guy is directly behind him, and he's just staring him dead in the eyes from the side and T-posing into his soul, and it had me crying laughing.
Wait,
and I have no clue how he didn't get a
foul. The real T-pose,
like he's just standing right next to Trevor Lawrence, and he just has his arms spread straight out, just still as a rock next to Trevor Lawrence after Trevor Lawrence is looking at the end zone like super sad.
I don't think I've ever seen a football player stand with their legs straight together locked with their knees locked. That would be a very weird thing to see a football player do, not on the sideline.
So funny, and I have no clue how he didn't get a penalty flag for it, but it was awesome.
Well, as long as you're not standing on top of the guy, I mean, you can do.
I mean, he was literally like his helmet was pushed against Trevor Lawrence's, like he was right next to him.
I watched the game. It was one of the first games of the thing, and they threw a flag because the guy did something, and he was standing over the quarterback, and I was like, okay, I guess I get it, but I thought
they said they were going to crack down on it big time this year, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah, but the thing that pissed me off though is like the next guy fucking smears his dick all over the quarterback's face, and then like just does all this dumbass fucking taunting basically, and just don't throw a flag. They let this guy taunt all day, but if you stand over the quarterback, but like you said, they must be cracking down.
Yeah,
on
no,
that.
they said they're gonna crack down on it big time, and I think it's stupid, but. You know.
Yeah, I remember when they decided to crack down on face mask and like fucking every single play, face mask.
Yeah, they wanted to crack down big on the taunting and whatnot, but now it's like if you're even in the general area of another person and you do a celebration, then they crack down. It's like, come on.
Yeah, and I don't know. A lot of the taunting, I feel like they should remove the taunting thing and just put it in the celebration category, and then if the guy spits on the quarterback, eject him from the game and suspend him.
I will take
Because what
rocks and
pisses me
throw
off is
them
if
through
I
the
did that
window.
at a bar to like just some normal person, they could claim assault and I could get fucking arrested. And I mean that would be that would be months, maybe a year of my life that I wasted just because I decided to act like an idiot at a bar. But that fucking guy just has to pay a fine. I don't know. The whole thing is just so fucking dumb. And I don't think it
I don't like
is
this. Sorry,
assault
I'm gonna stop.
necessarily. I don't know. There's two borders to that though, because if the guy is Charlie Sheen, who knows what diseases you're gonna fucking get.
Well,
But
it's because they're doing it like under the NFL, because like because you know, like obviously UFC, you're assaulting each other if it wasn't under the UFC, so like you know, it's different when it's you're doing it under that business.
yeah, but I still wish they would crack down on it more.
Yeah.
If that happened 6 years ago, they would have fucking went nutso. Like on the very first game of the season. People used to give a shit about sportsmanship. And that doesn't mean you can't celebrate. I just mean you can't be like fucking Serena Williams and lose and then make the winner of the US Open or whatever cry because you didn't win. If that type of shit needs to be frowned upon and those people need to be pariahs. I hate the people that are just super bad sports. Can't you be happy being the runner-up? And I know that's rich coming from somebody who can't play football, but still.
But still, you still won millions of dollars in second place. Get over yourself.
Yeah, no shit. But in anything, especially with tennis, though, because it's, one-on-one. With football, maybe one person, I don't know. But still, I just be a decent sport. People used to be better about that. And now it's like, no, they're not being a bad sport. They're just letting their feelings out. It's better for if they bottle up their emotions, something bad might happen. I don't care. They can go have a seizure for all I care.
I do understand it to a point, because for a lot of these players, they'll be like say it's like the Super Bowl, then it's like that's their whole dream since they were 5-year-old, and then get to the Super Bowl and then lose, and then knowing you may never have a chance to do it ever again, and you just let that chance slip through your fingers, and you're like still running on like the most adrenaline of your life, so like super emotional. So like I understand it to a point, but like also, yeah, sportsmanship is important. Like
well, and in football, it's a little different because my big thing is like in the Olympics and like opens, you're representing the U.S. is a little more than you're also just playing for yourself. And so she was kind of representing the U.S. in the fucking Open. I don't even know what Open it was. It wasn't the U.S. Open, I don't believe. But the Japanese girl won, and Serena lost her mind and made her cry. And it was so obscene, and I can't believe
I never
people
liked
let her
Serena
fucking
Williams
live
at all,
that down.
so
Yeah, me and my mom despise her
she's
anyway,
always
but
been a
that
very
pissed me off.
she's never been a good I don't know, I guess role model would be the word, but like that's not the word I would use. I don't know. Yeah, she's never been like the prize citizen, you know.
You say that, but can you name another big name female tennis player that isn't her sister?
Coco Gauff.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Gotcha. That's the only one I could name.
Yo, okay, name a third one.
Not happening.
Yeah, I bet not. I actually want.
See, but I've literally never watched a match of tennis or cared about tennis, so like the fact that I could name Coco should amaze people.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. That's definitely not the name I would have came up with. Hey, if you asked me, a couple of names I would have came up with are actually people that don't play anymore. I don't think.
Yeah, it's the only name I got. It's because she was like the youngest to like beat Serena Williams or something like that, or like wins whatever tournament. She did like 16 or something.
Well,
I keep up with my sports lore.
The Japanese girl, I'm pretty sure, was younger than Serena. Serena's pretty old.
No, I'm saying Coco Gauff was like the youngest to do it.
Oh, I thought you said like the only
Yeah, because
person.
she like did it like six. She like either beat Serena Williams or like won some certain Open or something at 16, or something like that. I don't know. I vaguely keep up with general sports lore.
I don't keep up with general like women's tennis, but I definitely know the players, and I give it kind of a shit because tennis is the only other sport that I can cough down.
Yeah,
If I could watch another sport, I would, but I can't watch basketball. I can't watch baseball.
I can't watch the NBA unless it's the Pacers, and I really can barely watch them unless it's the playoffs. I really like the playoffs, but I can't watch the regular season.
You bet on everything. You bet on fucking college highlight, but you in swimming, but no, you're not.
So if I'm betting on highlight, then I've got a problem.
When you started that sentence, I was like, you got a problem, but yes, you ended it.
If I'm betting on highlight, then
the problem is
then
you know what the fuck it is. That's the problem.
I know what highlight.
I know what it is because I watched it from the Mafia.
It's a problem that I know what it is. I mean, it looks like a cool sport. I watched a couple highlights. Like that ball is moving.
That looks like such a dumb sport.
Okay,
ball.
No, sorry. It looks like a dumb sport, but
okay,
no, sorry. It looks like a dumb sport, but how quick the ball moves is fun.
You remember H2O Delirious?
Of course.
Yeah, of course you do. That's just wall ball, but fucking what did he always say? It's but stream sports. That's wall ball, but stream sports instead of fucking wall ball. That's what highlight is, and I cannot believe people bet on that shit.
Wall ball is a legendary game.
I didn't even know that was actually a game.
You've never played a wall ball as a kid?
Is it where you bounce the ball off the wall and catch it? Is it a one-person game?
Someone throws... No, it's a multiplayer game. Someone throws the ball at the wall as hard as... Like, someone just throws the ball at the wall.
That sounds like a shitty fucking game.
No, listen, listen.
Listen,
Listen, child. Someone throws the ball at the wall, and then whoever... Someone catches it, and you want to be the one to catch the ball. Because if you don't catch the ball, then everyone else who is playing has to run at light speed in the opposite direction. Because if you weren't the one to catch the ball, whoever catches the ball turns around as quick as they can, and the first person they see, they try to drill with the ball as hard as they physically can. And so you don't want to be that person. So if you don't have a chance of catching the ball, you run. And if you're the closest person, you hope that person has bad aim, because it's gonna hurt. That is wall ball. And whoever gets hit, I think, throws the ball next, if I remember right.
That is a dumb game.
But
I played the same game, but you had to kick the ball. And so that made it more fun, because you usually didn't hit the person and shit, so... And you didn't have to go racing for the ball, like, I think the person... Well, we were only playing with 3 people, I can't remember.
There's another classic one. I hope you played this one. It was called Smear the, and for YouTube guideline purposes, Smear the Ball Holder.
Kill the carrier.
Yeah, we had a different name for it, but
that's what we started calling it in high school.
Yeah, but Smear the Ball Holder, as I'll say for YouTube, but that one was also a classic. You get like 7 kids in a trampoline. Oh, classic.
I never played that in a trampoline. That sounds like a good way to end up with a broken arm or a broken nose.
Awesome. Especially if the trampoline doesn't have a net. It's really great.
What the hell? How did you guys not break your fucking necks?
Well, you know, some people broke some stuff, but that's the price you're willing to pay for fun. We didn't grow up as no wimps.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I broke my arm with for like much better reason. I guess I broke my nose for a much dumber reason.
We're
I was
getting all
walking on a
sorts of errors
stupid
from the main
parking
power
thing, the thing
substation.
that stops
That's
you from
something you can
drilling your
handle,
car into a
Sunshine. You'll
fucking
need to
gas
fix the
station.
pipes and haul some transformers around. But don't worry, I'll make sure you have the wheels for the job.
Oh yay, thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, I'm sure you needed her advice. You know, without her, how could you be doing any of this?
I really don't know how I would, you know.
You wouldn't have survived that big flood.
I would have never, ever, ever survived.
Never abandoned you.
What is this objective here?
You should have turned that
Where's
into a
the reach
Rickroll. So
location? Let's
you
do
could
that.
have turned that into a Rickroll. That would have been funny.
Never gonna give you up. If I just gotta reach this location, we'll do that real quick before recovering this truck. And then go back to the other objectives. Oh. Yeah, there was some, I don't know, there's some moments where childhood we probably should have gotten a lot more hurt than what we did, but you know, we never did, so you know, praise God, and yeah. Good times.
You're talking to the kid that broke his nose 3 times, broke his arms, and, well, a arm, not his arms.
So I've never broken a bone. I can be very thankful for that. I've never broken a bone. There's probably plenty
Well,
of
I didn't have
times where I
compound
should have,
fracture, but I technically broke my arm. It was a green stick fracture though, which is probably the. If you don't treat it, it's probably like the worst type of fracture. But if treated, I think it's like the least. I don't
worrisome.
know. Yeah. When you're young, your bones are kind of bendy, and I fell off my bike, and my arm actually kind of got bowed, and I remember it hurt really bad. And they put it in a cast, and they, of course, everybody at school signed it. And then I proceeded to break my nose 3 times, and then I decided that was enough, so I decided I needed brain surgeries.
I split a tendon in my like near my ankle once.
Poor you.
That's the only like surgery outside of like I've had appendicitis, but like that's the only like physical surgery I've had other than like tonsils and adenoids and appendicitis. Like that's the only like injury one I've had.
This would suck. Do you remember how old were you when you got your tonsils removed?
It's probably like I don't know, probably like 11 or 12 or something like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, so you went through it when you barely remember.
I remember it.
Yeah, but probably a lot worse when you're like 16 or 18.
Oh, I'm sure. Just remember eating lots of ice cream, like in the cartoons. Great times. Popsicles. Now, the wisdom teeth I got out when I was like 22. That was... Honestly, it honestly wasn't that bad. It was like annoying more than it was like bad. Like, it sucked at first, but like, it was never, like, the second the surgery was done, like, it wasn't painful anymore, and then it was just like annoying recovery process of like not really being able to eat the stuff I want, or like having to like eat slowly or whatnot. Like, it was just more annoying than anything.
Yeah, that my cousins had their tonsils removed, and I remember it just sounded horrible, the soup, and then the no food and the sore throat. But I had strep throat twice from like I had like a weird bacterial pink eye, and then I got strep throat. It went away. It wasn't like a big deal, but it was gonna end with strep throat, and strep throat fucking sucks. There's a sore throat, and then there's sicknesses that give you a sore throat, and then there's fucking strep throat. And I had that once, and then I had like sore throats before, but yeah, that's just the worst. And I always dreaded
Side
getting my
objectives, I
tonsils
don't want
removed, but
that.
just never happened. My tonsils just tonsiled.
What is this objective? that's that one. I don't want to do. Is this not the one I was trying to do? Am I stupid? I feel stupid. Track, what's the... Oh, it's the pipe one. So this is the one I want to do. Yes, okay. Cross the bridge and to the left. Yes. Okay, I'm less stupid now. Yeah, pretty thankful. Thankful to God I've not, whatchamacallit, had any major injuries. Appendicitis, that was almost really bad. I let it go for way too long, and it was almost really bad. But, like, I've never had any, major injuries. I slit my head open once, but I didn't even need stitches. It was just a whole crap ton of blood. So, like, nothing too bad. Knock on wood. Had a car crash that probably should have killed me, and came out perfectly fine. So,
You talking about that one where you got fucking rear-ended?
Yeah.
You should have seen fucking
rear-ended
accident.
going
I was
80 miles and 90 miles per hour, and we still got rear-ended hard enough that they completely destroyed the back of us.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Well, that was a high-speed accident. I guess.
Yeah,
That's...
they had to be going fast. Like,
how fast were you going?
Like I said, we were going like 80 or 90, and they
Yeah,
slammed.
okay, there we go.
And they slammed into the back
you were
of
already
us.
speeding.
We were on the interstate. And
On
they
the
slammed
speeds,
into the
85
back
there.
of us, so they had to be going like literally 100 because they slammed hard.
Our speed's 85 in your state.
I don't know, there's something like that.
Fuck, I don't know. We could have been speeding.
I'm not the driver. I just know how fast we were going. But
Well, 80 is speeding in most states on the interstate, but not in South Dakota. But in South Dakota, they're also a lot more strict, I think.
yeah. But yeah, as I said from that one, like when the blind guy can see when we're doing circles, and the blind guy can see the grill of the semi in perfect 4080p, that's when you know it's a problem. Like, I was 100% convinced that it was over at that moment. I'm still beyond blessed that it wasn't. Ooh. Wild times. What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, is this... Do I need to use this truck? Is that what it's telling me? Rusty mobile crane? Oh, am I supposed to use this truck to unload this thing into my truck? I should probably be using a bigger cargo truck than that one, but oh well. But I have a new big crane that I can do anything with because this thing is massive. But I have a feeling this cargo truck is not going to be adequate. Oh gosh, this thing barely fits in the back. Oh, Tate, we have problems. Alright, now if I switch back to this one, and I strap it down, oh yeah, this totally isn't going to have any problems in the foreseeable future. Oh my gosh. Where am I taking it to? Please don't be far. Where's it going to? Am I dumb? Oh, right there. Oh, that's pretty far. Oh. What are you doing now?
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, but what are you doing?
I'm watching a YouTube video
Uh,
on how to use Shimmer, but it's
How to
not
use
as
what?
helpful as I thought it would be. Yep, you wouldn't know.
Okay, what is my best route to go there? Oh, gosh. There's no way it's through there. Yeah, no. So do I go through here? And take some weird convoluted path this way? Is that an arch? Okay, so I can fit through there. And then down. But then that takes me... Can I fit through there? And then... Fit through there, and then go down and around. And beautiful. Okay.
Ta-da!
This is going to be interesting. I'm going to actually mark out the road I'm supposed to be driving, which I have yet to do in this game.
You're supposed to be driving, aren't you blind?
Well, you know.
I thought we just talked about this.
You know. Actually, this path is not as convoluted as what I thought it was. It's not going to be that bad. But I can very easily tip over. Which is going to be the main problem. Wait, can I get to that from here? Am I stupid? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Kind of. Can I? Do I need to go back and around? I need to go back and around, okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to need to get a bigger cargo thing, but we're going to try it with this one anyways. I'm going to need to drive slow and carefully. I should have just drove the other thing and just hung this thing from the crane. Why did I not do that? That's 100% what they want me to do. Why did I not do that? Oh gosh, it's going to be... Oh boy. I'm going to be impressed with myself if I make this first try.
You can do it.
Okay, do I go right here? Yes, I think. Yes. Oh boy. Oh, this thing just lean with it, rock with it. When are we gonna stop with it? This thing is left, right, left, right. Oh gosh, too sharp, too sharp, too sharp, too sharp, too sharp. Woo. Keep going. Do not take sharp turns with a load that weighs 3 times your truck.
You can do it. You just didn't do it right.
And is very top heavy. It's not a mix for success. Keep going. It's really not as far as what I thought it was to get there, but daggone is it stressful. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, here it is. Come on. Whew. I thought that was it. Uh-oh, just calm it down. Okay, I think it's slightly top heavy to the right, because it's leaning way more to the right than the left, so... When possible, make it lean left instead of right. Only 250 meters away. This is not as bad as what I thought it is, but man, if I screw up, I'm gonna be salty. Going under the second arch. Don't. Whew. There needs to be some achievement for how I'm doing this. This is insane. I'm gonna have to take a sharp downwards right turn. If I fall anywhere, this is where it's gonna be.
No.
Taking this as slow as can be. Okay. Okay, I think we're golden. I think we're Matthew Golden. We're almost there. Oh, just calm it down, calm it down, calm it down, calm it down, calm it down. Calm it down, calm it down, calm it down, calm it down. Bag it up, 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 bag it up. No, 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 no! If I unstrap cargo. No, that didn't do anything. Okay. Frick! Okay, I can still drive. I'm still up just enough that I can drive. But there's no way I get this out. Oh, I've got to bring the other crane that I should have just drove originally, just carrying the thing, which that's obviously what they wanted you to do. Daggone it. I tried to do it the stupid way and make everything more complicated for myself. So now we'll take this big behemoth. This is a huge freaking vehicle. Take it over there. In fact, this thing's only got 16 wheels. It won't take me long to get back to where I was, thankfully. Big Bertha. Wait, am I going the right way? No. Man. Slow turn, slow methodical turn. Actually, this one I don't think I really need to worry about tipping. It's got that wide base. I'm so mad. It was so close to the end. I just had to not be stupid and I wouldn't have tipped over. Keep going. I think you'd like this game more than what you think you would.
I hope you are right.
Because it is very mundane tasky. Can I just... I wish I wouldn't have unstrapped it after I did that. So then I could just pick up the whole thing at once, but now I'm gonna have to pick up both things. could be smart and just take it with this crane to the position, but I think I'm gonna make myself redo it. So if I do this, and this, the car is out. Now it's tipped the other way, frick. Okay. Car, let me switch to that car now. Drive it onto the flat land. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're gonna need to go a little bit more forward. Take the truck, move it a little bit more forward. Come on. Alright, truck is out of the hole. Twist it straight. You're twisting the wrong way. Come on. Twist. Twist and shout. Boom. Okay. Let me pick up this thing.
Did you ask if I was still here?
What? I did not.
You're tricking.
Said pick up this thing and then drop it into the back of the truck again. Like a glove. Truck, you're rolling away. Truck, where are you going? Truck, where are you going? What if I suspend this thing and park the truck under it? Is this gonna be easier? Oh, frick, it's not. Oh, it doesn't stay winched. Oh, crap. Okay, what if I just gonna maneuver? If I do this. Further. Okay, now I can put it in the back of the truck. I'm gonna turn this 180 degrees. And drop it in. Alright, what if I switch to the truck now? And strap it in. Okay. It's not as centered as it was before, but I think it's doable. If I can just get on the flat land. The problem is I'm in the worst position possible to get to drivable land. Or back up to the road without tipping over. Oh boy, don't do it, don't do it, come on, come on. Oh, okay, if it can make it up that, I have no fear in me being able to do this now. If it can do that, it's not going to tip over on anything.
You think?
Come on. Come on. Oh, there's a lot of hills. Oh boy, slow down, slow down, slow down. Honestly, I don't know how, but it's way more well balanced than it was last time. It does not look more well balanced. Did I pass where I need to go? How do I get down there? That's a tiny bridge. Do I need to go all the way through here? And then through there? Down and around? Over to there? Man. I thought there was a shorter path. Can't lie. There's actually a really long path. Fuel is not high. I'm gonna drive a little faster. I shouldn't run out of fuel, but when I can be a little riskier, I'm gonna be a little riskier. Especially because this is way more well balanced than. Okay, that does not look like a bridge that can support the weight of this, but I'm gonna go with game physics of hopefully the bridges can't break. But this bridge looks fragile, and we're golden. Don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. Don't flip. This is not one of those times where someone needs to yell, do a flip. Do you ever watch those stupid videos, like, especially, I remember they were kind of popular when we were like really like more earlier stages of YouTube, and it'd be like a Minecraft player standing on the ledge, very dramatic, cinematic, and then it'd be like, you know, so they're obviously playing up like the guy's about to jump off the ledge, and then like someone just comes up and they just yell, "Do a flip!" and the guy jumps off, and then diamonds go everywhere, and like the crowd just like comes in to collect the diamonds after he dies.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, they were funny to 11-year-old
Weird.
me. Do a flip. Guy dies. Just everyone comes to collect the diamonds off his body. Oh, 11-year-old me cracked up at that crap.
I can see how that totally just made the humor for the rest of your life. No wonder you like Adam Sandler.
Okay. Adam Sandler don't need to be catching strays right now. Also, there's my Jeep. Didn't realize it was all the way out here. Oh gosh, I'm driving stupid. I'm driving stupid. No, I had no reason to do that. I had no reason to do that. No. Oh, that's so awful. I'm so close to. Oh, I had no reason to do that. Man, I should have just booked it down that hillside. That's what I should have done. Daggone it. I'm gonna do it in this vehicle. I'm sure it wouldn't have been that bad. I would have been fine. Let me see. Let me test it. Oh my gosh, I would have been so fine. Oh my gosh. Took an extra 30-minute route. Oh, I could have just done that. Oh my gosh. Now I'm 200 meters away having to... Oh. No. Why do I make things more complicated on myself? This thing's big and it's not going to tip over, but daggone it, is it slow. Oh. Gosh, these are gonna be some not so fun turns with that load on the back. Oh boy. Come on, keep going. Oh, I'm so mad. There was a way and I should have took it. Oh. Okay. Can I like... Okay, now how do I tip you over like this? If I grab it like that, will that tip it over? Oh, huzzah! Alright, tipped back over. I'm gonna get my big obnoxious crane out of the way so I can keep driving. And we continue. Don't tip right back over immediately. Okay, we're golden. No, 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 no. Alright, we're gonna have some very annoying turns. Only 350 meters away. Which originally when I started was only 250 meters away, but now I'm only 300 meters away, so this is not that bad. I'm gonna pass it, and everyone's gonna cheer and be so proud of me.
Huzzah! You did it! Hooray!
No, not yet. I'm not done yet.
Huzzah! You did it! Hooray!
Nope. We don't give out participation trophies. Also, I've almost tipped over, but I saved it.
Oh, you've already done it. You saved that. So
Don't tip over the other way. I saved it from one way, and I just end up tipping over the other way. No. I don't even think I had to go up there. I think I took the wrong way. And I literally went the wrong way as why, and I knew it too. I'm technically still not tipped over, but I can't. Like, my engine's still going, but I can't get out of this position on my own. Alright, Crane, come back in. You're tagged in. Love making things way more complicated than they need. No shot! No shot! No shot! No shot! No shot! No shot! Crane, tip me back over. Oh, save of the century. Save of the century. Save of the century. Oh, let's go. Oh, I just used the crane to save me. Oh, I should have been done for. I should have been donezo, and I would have had to do a whole lot more crap to finish this mission. Oh my gosh, I just saved myself 30 minutes of work. Phew. Alright, this shouldn't be too ridiculous. Problem is I can't grab it in its current location. So let's pull it out and then grab it like that. Why are you not grabbing it, game? There we go. There we go, and it's back up and running. And then we gotta go through here very carefully. I think I'm gonna need the crane just to lift me over some rocks. Nope, I can get through it. I'm a big boy. Haven't heard that in years. Come on, keep going. No, 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 don't tip. Just don't tip like that. No. Oh, I'm getting so stupid with it. Oh, this mission should have been done already. I should not still be in this mission, and I am making it so much harder. Bruh. Don't tell me this thing can't go back over this way. Bro, come on. So long and awkward it can't turn left here, and I need to back out left.
You should try going left.
Bruh. Guess that'll do. If I make a bigger swing out. Oh, come on. Am I really gonna have to do that large of a swing? Daggone it. Don't you dare get stuck. If I go over these, don't you dare somehow bottom out on that. I don't think you can, but... Come on, truck. Come on. Don't make me have to back all the way up the hill and do this all on the left side of this tiny little ravine. I almost wonder if I can just lift myself over with the crane. Or doing some cranastics. Come on, that looks good. Come on, that looks golden. Come on, come on. Oh, that should do it. No, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. You're almost there. You're almost there. Come on, yes. Come on, yes. 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 Come on. One more wheel. One more wheel. Oh, we're golden. Beautiful. Alrighty. And truck's back up on wheels. It might tip over the second I get into it, but we'll see. Yep, okay. There we go. That's much better. It's almost out of fuel. Oh no. Oh, that's a huge problem. 200 meters away and only that much fuel left. Oh boy. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, I need to go through here. Oh, Tate, I only have 32 liters left.
Figure it out.
Oh boy, it's gonna be so close. If I crash again, and it's a crash that doesn't turn it off, then I'm gonna be screwed. So that's what wasted all the gas. Tag on it. Okay,
Why?
I think I don't have any... Okay, yes, it's all flat land. Yes! Oh. Yes! Okay, we made it. We made it. I'll be able to get there with 28 gallons left, no problem. Just a straight drive. Bada bing. Oh, I gotta unload it. Okay, well. Let me park this where it's easy for the other thing to unload it. It has plenty of gas. put the parking brake on. Oh wait, can I just unload it with this thing? Is this crane strong enough? Probably not, but we'll try. I don't even know if I can get it up and over.
You don't know if you can get it up.
Okay. Can I get it just close enough? Boom! Was that not the entire thing? A deliver object. Oh, I also gotta replace pipes. Okay. I also gotta replace pipes after doing that. Okay. Well, that will be an adventure for next time I stream.
Are you kidding? You streamed for like 2 minutes.
I stream for over 2 hours. And that's going to be a G to the G. Alright, stream ended. 13.